Good Tuesday, everyone. Looking at our Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union weather headlines, a beautiful stretch of weather continues, and that is going to continue for some time to come. There is no rain in sight. Nice nights for moon and stargazing. So if you've missed the rising full moon the last couple of nights, you have another chance tonight. So get out there and look at that. That'll be in the eastern sky right after not long after sunset. So get out there and look at those stars and that moon. It is absolutely beautiful weather for that. Premier Generators brings us our level of concern. We have no weather worries for our Tuesday. And Premier Generators brings us our severe weather threat outlook, and we have no severe weather to worry about. So Clearview Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast that shows you why we don't have any severe weather to worry about or any weather worries. There is just simply nothing going on for the next 5 days except for nice weather. Now, I did pessimistically add clouds to Wednesday and Thursday. It is not going to be, anything to worry about, but I do think we'll have some clouds streaming across the sky to make it partly cloudy. You'll still have plenty of sun. Highs in the upper 70s today, upper 70s tomorrow, in the low 80s for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Pleasant overnight lows, low humidity. You just can't complain about this kind of weather this time of the year. Blackert Realtors bringing us our extended threat. So you say, Mark, we don't have anything going on for the next 5 days. What about beyond that? Next week looks hot. I think next week is summer's last stand. So if you've missed the heat, it will return coming up next week, unless something from the tropics comes up and ruins that. But right now, that is not looking like a possibility. The tropics are very quiet, and they have been quiet for a while now. So nothing even remotely concerning in the tropics. So I think our heat wave is on track. Usually, though, when we get a heat wave like that, something does fire up in the tropics that would be of a concern, maybe that next weekend into the next week after that. So that is something to kind of keep an eye on. But right now, no worries in that department either. And again, get out and look at that moon tonight. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's still 95% tonight, so I don't think you'll notice much of a difference between 100% and 95%. On this day in weather history, brought to us by Bramble Travel, 1921, a dying tropical depression unloaded 38 inches of rain on the town of Thrall in southeastern Texas. And I can promise you it wasn't confined just to that town. It was that whole area had tons of rainfall. 224 people lost their lives. In only 18 hours, 36 inches of rain fell. Reiterating the point, it doesn't take a hurricane to cause tremendous flooding. I've always said the greatest danger facing New Orleans is not a Cat 5 hurricane. It's something like this, because they wouldn't evacuate for a tropical depression or a tropical disturbance even, and then look at how much rain could fall and cause a levee to break. I mean, that could be interesting. I've always wondered about that. 1989, the first snow of the season began to whiten the mountains of Wyoming early in the morning. As for 2 days, a moist and unusually cold storm system affected the state. It's even early for them to get snow at this time of the year. Look at that, over a foot of snow falling. Meanwhile, strong thunderstorms blow a tent down in Palestine. I think that was in Ohio, injuring 7 persons. Frequent lightning interrupted the Purdue and Miami of Ohio football game, clearing the stands. So you had thunderstorms out ahead of all that mess and heavy snow behind it, and a little early for such a system coming in this part of September. You folks have a wonderful Tuesday, and keep looking up. And don't forget, you can download that Meteorologist Mark app from your app store. It's free, or you can follow me at meteorologistmark.com. where you'll find even more weather information, including your updated Farmer's Almanac, which has all the information on when you should cut your hair, harvest your crops, wash your dishes, do whatever. Just stick your Farmer's Almanac. You folks have a wonderful day. Meteorologist Mark out.